Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Today we have a really exciting video. We're going to do a summer inspired ocean blue eye makeup, and this is to inspire you to look around in your surroundings. What colours do you see? And be inspired by that an artist's eye notices different shades of colour. What could you do just to brighten up your makeup, to change it up, to have a bit of fun? So with femininity, it's all about enjoying pleasure and just doing something for the sake of it being fun. So that's what we're doing with our makeup today. So here I am just steaming my outfit because the jeans material very crinkly. So let's get started with the makeup. I'm going to start with a really good strong concealer to get a really good base and good coverage, because when you're doing an eye makeup and a strong bold colour, you don't want too much of natural freckles and skin and stuff coming through. You want it all to be focused around the eye. So I'll just do a good base, good moisture, hydration of the skin. Now this makeup is actually probably a bit more on into evening time, just because the base is a little bit richer, a little bit more coverage, a little bit heavier, and probably a tiny bit darker than I would normally do a bright glowy day makeup. If you want more of a daytime versatile look, I have another video all about, it's called Goddess Bronze Look, and how you can apply using the colour wheel and colour theory, anybody can pull off a bronze golden goddess summer look. So check out that video. But today we're going to go with those lovely cool colours. So good base, and then I'm going to, instead of using a lot of pearly white or bright white, which can look really stark, I'm going to use concealer for the base of the eyeshadow. A bright concealer to really block out that eye area and to get a good base. So when you're doing eyeshadow colours and you want to blend, and you're doing a smoky eye or any kind of coloured eyeshadow, and you want the colour to really pop, it's all about the foundation and the base and what's on the eye underneath. So you can actually get eye primer for the eye area under the eyeshadow if you want it to last long, and if you want to have it really bright. So the brighter the eye base, the more the colour is going to pop, and the easier it is going to be to blend and place the colour there. So I'm just going to do the eyebrows. There's no direct order with makeup. Some people say a trick is if you're doing a dark smoky eye and you don't want to spend ages cleaning up, or you're not very neat, and you're just still practicing and learning, but you still want that dark smoky eye look, a great tip is to do your eyeshadow and eye makeup first, no foundation, nothing, because then you can wipe away underneath the eye area and on the cheek area if there's any fallout, if there's any eyeshadow powder that may fall down onto the cheek area. Now I did it reverse, and I'm going to do a different trick. So this other trick I'm doing in order to really blend and really get that pop of colour is I'm going to use a lot of under eye, actually the baking technique, but loose powder, because then if the eyeshadow falls, yes, I have my base done, and normally you do all wet product first, but if any of that blue eyeshadow falls down, I'm going to be able to just brush it away. I'm also baking the eye area, as in setting the under eye area concealer, and to create balance in the look that's not too overpowering or strong colours, we're going for a softer, paler pink lip, and I'm going very, very glossy, so it's almost like a wet look on the lips. I'm going to start defining the eye area with a kind of purpley colour, like a deep purple colour around the eyes. And instead of doing a black wet eyeliner, I'm actually going to use powder. I find it's just easier to manage, and it just looks a lot softer. It's not too harsh. I think if your skin is a more mature and around the eye area, if you want to get like a black eyeliner, it needs to be so neat. And if you've any crow's feet or fine lines, I'd say stay away from that. That an eyeliner looks much better on kind of younger skin and really firm skin around the eye, because even you would normally stay away from bold colours like this, but we're having fun today, so this is how I'm adapting the look for any kind of if you like really hydrate the eye area, lots and lots of eye cream, let that set, and then make sure that the concealer around the eye isn't too drying, and then just let the powder sit on top underneath to bake it. And what I'm doing with the eyeshadow, I'm trying to create it, instead of just doing one random plop of colour, it looks very 2D, is to actually go from like pearly white, the pop of colour, and then to have the darker colour really blended on the outer corners to kind of elevate the eye upwards in that kind of cat eye look, and to really blend it into the colour. And then I went in with a tiny bit of like charcoal colour, because that has a bit of blue in it as well, just along the lash line. So you can do a technique called wet liner. So you take eyeshadow, a dark eyeshadow, and you take a very narrow eyeshadow brush, and you dip it in water, or you spray it with setting spray, so it's damp, it's wet. Then you pick up the colour and you use it like a normal eyeliner would, but it's because it's not liquid, it's powder, it's really long lasting, and it's better for people like who have watery eyes or sensitive eyes. It's much easier to manage. And now I'm just going in overall with setting spray, especially with colour, just because you don't want the eyeshadow falling down, or then you have these like dark circles on your face. You don't want that either. I went in with an eyeshadow primer that really just bulks up your eyelashes, and then I went in with a nice dark waterproof black mascara. I really need that because it's helped me so much since switching to waterproof mascara, because my eyes would be super sensitive and kind of watery. My makeup used to smudge a lot, and I'd have just on my makeup and my eyeshadow and a great look, and it looks great in pictures and up close, and then it would just smudge like minutes later, and my eye would water and ruin the eyeshadow. So I think if you do all these steps with like if you come across that problem as well, use waterproof mascara. Yes, it's harder to take off, and you need like a really good makeup remover, not just face wash, actual makeup remover. So if you do the waterproof mascara, and if you do the setting of the like setting spray, and then also set the under eye area where you've done the concealer, which means just put powder on it, powder over the liquid makeup, and let it sit for a minute or two, and then wipe away the excess. And what that does, it just keeps it in place, it doesn't budge, it doesn't move. And here I am just tidying up the look, going back over it with some pearlescent highlighter. So yeah, I have this lovely picture of Greece, or I think it's Santorini or Mykonos inspired. So yeah, here I am just playing around, and you can see the eye makeup up close. So normally on blue eyes you would do more earthy tones, or like orange, almost bronze, so to make them pop, but this is like extending the eye color. I think this blue eye would look lovely on green eyes as well, like really strong green eyes. So here you can see the makeup in all different lights, like it's very strong for like a daytime look. It could be subtle. I definitely like sunset cocktails, a sundowner would be fab. But look, I'm showing you in all different lights how makeup really looks. You can see the real skin texture and real skin pores. So yeah, that's my lovely ocean eyes inspired look. So what colour or what look can you be inspired to try out with your makeup. We went to a local little cafe as well, and the food was fab and the coffee was really nice. It was just nice to get out in the sunshine. It was actually the summer solstice, which means the longest day in the summer, in the beginning of summer, and the shortest night. And also I went down, I couldn't do this video without actually going to the seaside and to see the ocean. So we went out to the ocean front for some salt and sea air. It was very cloudy. What we were actually trying to see was a full moon. It was the day of like the strawberry full moon, and a strawberry moon is meant to be kind of pink or red in the sky, and it's meant to only come around every like 8.6 years. Isn't that incredible? Like, they say it's the full moon of the summer month of June, but we're so disconnected, I find. Like, how is that? Do people know this? Like, is that common knowledge? Or like, I just feel we're not really connected with nature, and that really adds to, when you get back in touch with it, you just feel better. So I went and did some grounding, got my ions on the beach, put my feet in sand. If you're ever gotten reflexology, you know what this feeling is all about. And of course it's Ireland, we had to wrap up. It's evening time. So yes, I hope you get to go to the seaside or to the ocean, and I hope if you can't get to it, that I got to bring some of it today and inspire you to get back in touch with your feminine energy and to embrace nature around you and back with our natural cycles and syncing back with nature. So thank you for watching today. I hope this inspired you and give you a bit of permission to have some fun and get back to your true nature and your true self. So until next time, thank you very much.